Well, I'll wait until I'm sure we are back before we continue discussing the thing we were discussing.
Yes, we gotta wait. I don't know. I just changed the video settings actually on my game. I just turned them down a little bit to make it faster for the stream, and maybe that
Okay.
was the problem. But we'll see. If not, I mean that's an easy fix. But it's also a beta, so
I see. So, now that we're back, maybe, hopefully,
yeah, it takes a little while.
Con- Conor McGregor
Right, he's gonna
and
fight.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yep.
They're gonna beat each other up. What do you think's gonna happen?
I believe Conor McGregor can win.
Okay. So, Conor McGregor has lots more skills than Floyd Mayweather, but he can't use them all. He can only use
Right.
punchy skills.
The one skill that he can only use is something that Floyd Mayweather has mastered.
That's true. My opinion is also that Conor McGregor will win because he's got to know that and be prepared for that.
Right, that's what the whole training aspect is.
Like, I feel like Conor McGregor is such a giant egomaniac that he wouldn't have taken it if he didn't think that he's got to know he's comically like underdoggy, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's obvious.
So like, he might win because he I don't know. I don't know enough about sports. I'm just saying logically.
The problem is Floyd Mayweather is probably the best defensive boxer ever.
That's
And
what I hear is that he knows how to like just duck and dodge and just sort of.
yeah, like if you could see me on the stream, like what he does, he like puts his head, he like puts his chin out there, right, and he like keeps his hands kind of down to bait you into swinging. And the second he does that, he moves his head like ever so slightly, and just like punches you, like he just hits you, like so he gets points. You miss and he hits, and that's obviously a big thing. So he's not getting hit nearly as much, and he's hitting like that's why he's not a knockout guy. Conor McGregor, on the other hand, is a knockout guy. Conor McGregor is a very like if Conor McGregor might just hit him so hard once that he just goes down. Like we have no idea because
It'd be hilarious.
and that's what I think a lot of people's hoping, and I'm pretty sure Conor McGregor is also hoping for that, like just to get him. All right, hopefully we don't have any problems. Oh, I kind of am. Hang on. I don't know why everything's kind of low. Oh, maybe it's Ooh. No. Maybe it was my vertical sync. Don't mess with me, please. Oh, well, it wants me to restart. All right, maybe we'll be fine. All right, should be good. But yeah, in terms of that, it should be interesting. Well, you hope it's interesting because it very well may not be interesting, to be honest. So, because like if Floyd Mayweather just dances the whole time, it's gonna be super boring, and Conor McGregor's just gonna get mad, and it's gonna be like sad.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting lag again. Oi.
Your team has the quad.
All right. Whoop. My big thing is why I think he can win is that this has just been a year of upsets. Like there's been a slew of upsets recently with like even if you just remember the Super Bowl and like Tom Brady coming back from like I forget the deficit was huge. You know?
Yes, a big deficit.
So that's what I mean. Like I feel like anything can happen, and it's been proven now a few times that anything can just take place and I'm not. I wouldn't be shocked if he won. So I'm thinking about having a party at my place if you wanna go.
When is it again?
August 26th.
See, I would if you didn't live so far away.
Well, you could stay
And
for the. If I don't.
I'm taking a vacation shortly thereafter.
Oh, you are.
I don't know. Let me see how much flights are. Because if it's a cheap ass flight, I'll fucking fly there.
I'm trying to think of how much it was for me to fly into Newark. The airport's right next to me, so like. And we finally have Uber and Lyft now.
I can't just fucking pick me up.
I could. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, it's August. What again?
27, 26 maybe.
I hope it's 26. If it's on a Sunday night, I'm gonna be.
It's on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday. I know that.
Okay. So if I fly out that day, and I fly back that day. Oh my god! Nope. Sorry, I'm not paying $200 to go see you.
It's $200. Yeah, that's a lot. Dang. I think I turned my vertical sync down, and that's why like I don't know if you see the stream. It looks kind of weird. And I feel like that's.
What looks weird about it?
I might be getting lag. I don't know if I'm getting lag. I think it is just lag. I don't know why. It might just be the crappy server. But.
Do you appreciate the name of the stream?
I did see it, and I was like, all right.
Because it's a pun, but it's also your name.
I know it's my name. I'm well aware of what my name is.
I didn't know if you knew that.
I know what my name is. I appreciate you helping me out in case I didn't know my name. Like, it is very thoughtful of you, but I'm good. Oh god. Getting some kills now.
Reanimation. Fly spawn in 15 seconds.
Oh, come on. You bum. Dang.
What are those little hourglass things you're picking up?
It makes sure your power go. It makes sure like special power come back faster.
Ah.
So like his is like you get more health, and I think you go faster a little bit. Oh god.
So, in other news for stream. Stream knows that I'm coughing. They also know that I love me some Star Trek. They also know that you love you some Riff Raff.
I do. Well, no, it's not just me. You also love him.
Well, I do love him, but you noticed the connection between those two things.
I did.
Can you talk about it?
So, whoever that guy is a famous interviewer in the hip-hop world, and I don't really know the hip-hop world too well, to that level. But I know that guy's a big deal, and they had Riff Raff on there promoting his new album back in the day. And I don't know.
Panther.
Yeah, I don't know what they were talking about. I don't remember what they were talking about in terms of like. It was kind of just he was talking about looking at something in a different way years later. And he said, "It's like I love sci-fi. I was watching Star Trek the other day, and I was like, oh my god, he loves Star Trek." And he said, I loved watching it as a kid, and now I look at it and I'm like, wow, there's so much heart in this show, like all this. And I was like, oh my god, he actually loved Star Trek and continues to watch it. And that's you. So
I want to know more. Like, I want to know, like, have you ever talked more about? Let me just Google Riff Raff Star Trek. Because I want to know more.
Right, there's a lead here. There's a lead that Riff Raff is. He at least watches it a little bit.
Oh no!
What?
There's a Facebook page called Riff Raff Theater where they make riff tracks. Do you know what riff tracks are?
No.
Riff tracks are. It started by the guys who did Mystery Science Theater,
Okay.
where they just basically, it's like a commentary basically, where they just record themselves talking, and you're supposed to listen to it while you watch the movie, and you sync it up so you get to hear their comments while you watch the movie.
Okay.
And there's some people made their own riff track. It's called Riff Raff Theater. So when I googled Riff Raff Star Trek, all I got was these people's Star Trek things. Let me type in.
But what is it? How is Riff involved in it?
He's not. I'm just saying when I googled Riff Raff Star Trek, I didn't get the rapper because I was getting these people.
Mm.
So I got to figure out how I can Riff Raff rapper Star Trek.
Oh, that was
Iceberg Samps. Yeah, no.
when it comes to data centers, you want the one closer to you, right?
What?
You have to connect to a data center here. They don't have anyone's. I forget what the number. If the number is bigger, it's better. I don't remember. Oh no, that was stupid of me. That was so stupid of me. How do I change that again? Because you could select more than one. Yeah, you can. You can select more. So I guess I'll just do the 2 U.S. ones. Oh, there's a Virginia one. That was stupid of me. That's what it is. It's the lower the number. I don't know. I don't care. Well, I guess I do care because... new Riff Raff album coming out August 4th.
What's it called?
The White West. He's saying he's the
that's
White
right.
Kanye West.
I didn't know if that was just his persona for the album or if that was the name of the actual album.
No, he said his original album was going to be called The White Kanye West.
And they put the kibosh on that?
Yeah, for obvious reasons. All right.
I just saw you eating thing on a stream. It looked good.
It's really nice. Oh my god. You know what problem? It takes forever to find these games. Ooh, all right. I saw
So-
okay, what?
I was actually
We're gonna talk about the
literally
same thing?
just about to ask you about Spider-Man.
That's weird. Yeah. So I saw Spider-Man, and it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like that's kind of it. I didn't have much to like talk about. I wasn't really blown away by any scene. It was just good.
I think a lot of the hype comes from it being the first good Spider-Man movie in like a decade. Because Spider-Man 2 was the last good Spider-Man movie.
5-minute warning.
And
I
that
forget
came out.
movie.
That movie came out in 2004. So it's been 13 years since we had a good
Why is that one your favorite?
Because it's the best one.
Yeah, but why is that one your favorite? Like, I don't remember it. That's one with Doc Ock, right?
Yeah.
Why is that one? What makes that one the best to you?
They do a really good job nailing down the Spider-Man's dilemma as someone who feels compelled to do the right thing, but makes personal sacrifices because of it. He can't be with MJ. He can't hold a steady job because he's always Spider-Manning. All sorts of stuff. It's just got good drama, as well as some cool action. And this movie did a fair job of getting the I'm missing out on key parts of my childhood because I'm Spider-Manning.
I thought they did a pretty good job with that.
The only thing this movie, in my opinion, the reason why I think Spider-Man 2 did a little better job is because in Spider-Man 2, he felt compelled to be a hero because it was the right thing. Whereas in Homecoming, He wanted to be a hero because he wanted Iron Man to like him. And it's like, I want to be an Avenger, not I want to do the right thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think of that.
That being said, I still did relate to him because there is this part of me when I was that age, like I really wanted to be an adult and like I wanted to be taken seriously and blah blah blah, and I didn't want to be treated like a kid. So like I still related to him on like a personal level, but it made Spider-Man seem just a hair more selfish as opposed to the altruism of Spider-Man 2.
I hated everyone but Ned. And I guess more specifically, I hated, their new MJ. And the bully. The bully was, like, comically stupid.
Flash Thompson?
Yeah. I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't as good as maybe it could have been. It seemed almost like these people, like, didn't do any research on how high school kids are. Or maybe that's how they were, and stuff's just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm multitasking a little bit. Where's the thing? Why isn't it doing what I asked it to do? Oh, there it is. I agree. Like, I don't know if we've just been out of high school for so long that we don't, that it seems dumb to us.
Yeah, I don't know. The MJ character was just like so on the nose. It's like, I'm different. I'm not like other people. Ooh, it's like, shut up. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know. I would just thought that was like, it's so like the popular girl they did pretty well. I mean, she's not even like that popular, but like they did her really well. Some of high school just seemed like a really normal ecosystem. But just like the bully was like so, well, you have one joke. All you do is call him Penis Parker, and like that's it. Like that, you're the bully. Like you'd get your ass kicked by other bullies. You know what I mean?
Well, mild defense of that. Technically, he's at a bully at a science high school. That's not a normal public school. That's a school for science nerds.
I think what you're saying is pretty offensive to science nerds. There could be great bullies at science nerds.
That's true.
Probably worse than that. Like, also, you got to think he's like pretty smart. You got to come up with better jokes than "Hey, Penis Parker." It's like, oh my god, no one would take him seriously as a bully.
So you want to know what stuck out to me as like a weird thing?
Okay.
Did you notice when
That
Spider-Man
Uncle Ben's
gets...
not in the movie? I don't know what happened to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know where he is either. But besides that, you know when Spider-Man gets into trouble with his principal?
Yeah.
They really go out of their way to show the principal have like a picture of himself in like the war. And like just sitting on his desk is like a medal and like a picture of him wearing like an army uniform. And I don't know why. And I Googled it to try to figure out, like, is this a character in the comics? And I couldn't find anything.
And I don't know, like, would they like, what role does he have?
I don't know. I saw none. I don't understand why that character was there. Can we talk about how great the scene was when everything involving Vulture being Liz Allen's dad?
Yeah, that's pretty good. My thing is, and we've had this conversation before, out of just all the people in the world, that's how it is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's unlikely.
I guess I see that a lot in movies, and I'm just like I saw it, I was like, really?
Prepare your team.
Like, of course. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, it almost kind of makes sense that...
3,
I mean, I don't want to talk about any one group of people, but if you're rich, then you can usually throw lots of fun parties,
lost.
and people will like you.
Teams are tied.
and so since it makes sense that he was able to basically buy her popularity.
Did he? Is that what we're talking about?
You said I assume how unlikely is it that he would be her dad, and I'm saying it's the reason the story focuses on her is because she's the popular one, and she's popular because in part that she has a lot of money.
And right, and his obvious success. Okay, I get what you're saying, but my argument more so just comes from like, of course they go to the same school. Of course he has a daughter. Of course it's just, and I'm just nitpicking. It doesn't mean the movie's bad by any means, and it was a big twist, huge twist.
First time in a while I've been actually surprised by a movie twist.
Really? I don't know how you could see that coming. I don't know how you could see that
I didn't. I just said I was surprised by it.
But I just feel like it's like, of course, I guess, after you think about it.
Yeah.
God, they're really sticking together.
But I just like, one of my favorite shots in the movie was when they're sitting in the car together, and it's like that creepy, like, you just want Liz to shut up because she's spilling beans. And right when Vulture figures out that it's Spider-Man, the light turns green, and his face just gets drenched in like this green light, and he's like, I got it.
Oh, he's got a new. Sorry, this character has a new ultimate, which I did not know that.
15 seconds.
Yeah, so the real character Vulture, he's an old guy with the wingsuit, so they got that right. Right?
Yeah.
Toombs is an old man with the. I don't think he has a family. I mean, some of the stuff is totally fine. I think I liked the villain in it, but I'm just saying like.
And I like the fact he had a family, because even without it being Liz Allen, it gives him a little like more motivation at that first scene when he's like, this government came in and took away our contract. I got a family to feed, that kind of deal.
This Vulture was one of the very few villains that was a good Marvel villain.
Yeah.
There was a reason for him to be angry. This guy had purpose. You could feel for him. He wasn't just I'm crazy. He wasn't crazy. Like he's really not that crazy. He's just doing his best for what he believes in.
And you want to know what was cool about him? His name made sense for what he was doing.
Yes, because he's like actually picking up discarded parts and stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was cool too when I was like, oh, he's actually doing Vulture stuff.
Did you
it's
see?
Not just like not just like a cool name like I'm Scorpion, and I'm just gonna do. I just think that's a cool name.
Right.
But
like he got a nickname. It was believable that he had that nickname.
Yeah.
It was cool. Childish Gambino's in the movie. I don't know why.
Because he loves Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
He loves Spider-Man. He wanted to play Spider-Man a couple of years ago when they were doing the whole Andrew Garfield
They should just make him Miles Morris. They're not going to do that. I guess they talked about doing it, and they're like, no, we're not doing it.
They're doing an animated Miles Morales movie.
Okay, that's fair. That's good.
It's coming out in December? Next December. December 18, I think. How
did you not die? What?
And actually, Childish Gambino's character is Miles Morales' uncle.
Oh, yeah? Oh, and he said I got a nephew?
Yep.
Oh, neat.
Enemy has the
Yep.
quad.
Yep.
Neat. All right, that's a cool shout out. I dig that.
Your team has the quad.
Also, I kind of figured out, like, during that whole movie, they're, like, never going to do a Spider-Gwen movie.
Correct.
Like, just...
It will literally never happen.
Yeah, like, never. Unless there was a gigantic surge in the future, maybe, like, 20 years.
The best you could hope for is that she will be in a movie, but she also won't be ever in a movie. So.
I don't think you can do... My biggest thing with that, like, you can't do, like, white suits. Is there any superheroes that we have that have a white suit? In a movie.
5-minute warning.
No.
Because this is something that like every superhero movie now or TV show, you have it's like a darker version of their costume.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to stop right there. Your dog clearly wants to come in. Go ahead and
He's
show him
crying.
off on stream. Go ahead and show him off on screen. As long as he doesn't have any squeaky toys.
He might, no promises. Pascal, we coming. Where's Mom? Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh. Relax.
Quad
Relax.
spawn in 15 seconds.
Relax. That's why you're crying.
Why is he crying? Why is he crying?
Spawn.
All right, buddy. Now you gotta relax. Well, that's why his mom wasn't here.
Oh.
There's hey T
Some
Donnelly.
guy's mocking you jumping.
And I saw that. Hey T Donnelly. Yes, Bosco's in the
Donnelly's
building.
real happy because now Bosco's here.
Yeah, as he should. He's like the best part of our streams. God knows it's not the gameplay or us even setting up the stream. Buddy, I'm so happy. Alex let you in. Alex doesn't like dogs, and he let you on the stream.
As long as he doesn't got a squeaky toy. 'Cause squeaky toys ruin streams because they squeak nonstop.
He loves squeaky toys so much too. It's hard to get him to chill.
Yeah, because he thinks he's killing an animal.
No, he just likes the word squeak.
Nope, it's because he legitimately thinks he's killing an animal.
No, they like to squeak. I'm getting murdered up in here. Jeez. I swear I got better. I should really play free for all. Because these guys are ganging up on me, and I'm clearly alone. There we go. Bosco's in the building, and now the skills are going up. T. Donnelly's here, Bosco's here, it's a party. What's up, chump? What are you typing?
I'm just writing some stuff down.
Like what? My skills?
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
I died
How much
17 times.
How much does a telescope cost?
Uh,
Like a good one.
Look, I think over $100, maybe more.
Let me Google good telescope. Amazon.
Your team has the quad.
Best telescopes. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna buy one just because I live in New York City, so that'd be pointless for me to have one. But they're fun.
Are they?
Yeah, you get to look at stuff. What's not fun about that?
1-minute warning.
Well, I do that already. I use these other tools called my eyes.
Yeah, but you can look at stuff that's far away.
Okay, what do you expect to see?
Stars,
Okay.
pirate ships.
Pirate ship. Ah, dang. Basco, what's going on now? He's licking my leg.
Meanwhile, this Nerdy Inc. video that I'm exporting is taking a very long time to export.
It was
And
funny
that's all
because you
I'm
said, I hope it doesn't take that long to export.
Well, it's because I have basically 3 video tracks, and they're all very high quality, and so it's a lot of data to export, and so it's taking a very long time to the point where I may have to just let my computer run overnight.
Oh, dang. Oh, so, all right. That was
Yeah.
a bad game. I'm going to do
It's real annoying. Trunk monkey.
Huh?
I'm looking at people's names who are killing you. So what's real bad is that I thought I had dessert in this house, and now I don't have dessert.
What are you gonna eat?
Well, nothing, because I don't have any dessert.
What did you want as in dessert for dessert?
I kind of want ice cream. But I shouldn't, because I went to an ice cream festival this weekend, and I had lots of ice cream.
Aw.
Can I talk about the ice cream I had?
Yeah.
So, do you know what mochi is?
No.
Mochi is like, it's Japanese, I think, and it's almost like if you had like an ice cream filled gummy. It's maybe about the size of maybe half of your fist, actually much smaller than that. It's about the size of, what can I compare it to? Maybe about the size of a ravioli. But it's basically like a gummy candy, but with ice cream in the middle. So it's still served cold, but it's kind of chewy on the outside.
Okay.
And you can hold it in your hand. And they're big at Japanese restaurants. Like, if you ever go to like a hibachi place, you can usually get them, or any Japanese place. And I had a lemon poppy seed one and a lychee flavored one. And they were both great. Then I got an ice cream sandwich that was red velvet cookies with cream cheese ice cream cream cheese ice cream.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was nuts. My girlfriend had lemon ginger shaved ice.
That sounds disgusting. Get rid of her. Don't
And
show
then
her
we
this
both-
video.
Okay. And then we got and this was great, goat milk ice cream. What is that for? What is that side for?
Go ahead. You're gonna have to argue with me. You're like, it's really
Have you ever
good.
had-
This is why it's good. Like, I know.
Have you ever had goat cheese?
Yes, I have.
And you know how creamy it is?
Yeah.
It's like that in the ice cream too. Like, it's really creamy ice cream. We had 3 different flavors. One that was salted caramel, and to be honest, the caramel kind of overpowered the taste of the goat cheese. Like, it was still goat milk. It was still flavor. It was still creamy, but
See, I feel like goat
The,
milk tastes kind of weird though. Like, there's a taste to goat milk, you know?
yeah, and that's what I liked. But I didn't get that in the salted caramel. I did get it in the strawberry and in the herb. Because it had strawberry ice cream and then one that was herb. It was basically rosemary. And it was real good.
See, I don't like that kind of weird stuff in ice cream, like rosemary and that crap, like ginger. I don't mess with it. I like the classics,
Yeah, your tastes are rather vanilla.
like just die in a hole. Because like I knew you were gonna say it. That's what makes it worse.
Yeah, that was low hanging fruit.
God. All right, Busco, I gotta play, buddy. I'm sorry, I can't pet you. Don't bark. I swear to God. Buddy, where's your mom? The Bachelor's on today, so usually Ashley's. Usually
I thought
Ashley's.
that
Here.
Round begins
Did you hear about this Bachelor in Paradise nonsense?
in 1.
Yeah, I got the whole scoop. It's nice having a girlfriend who knows all this stuff because, like, even though it's trash TV, it's still interesting. But now you don't have to wade through all the shit. You can just, like, have her explain it. Because she wants to talk to you. She wants to talk about it. And I kind of want to know. So, do you know what happened?
My girlfriend doesn't like trash TV.
Trash TV, dude.
She
Trash
likes
TV is
Rick
awesome.
and Morty and Parks and Rec.
Rick and Morty is kind of trash TV in a smart way.
What are you talking about? Rick and Morty's
The
great.
humor, though, is like trash humor, but it's just well done. Like burp
If you say
jokes.
so.
I'm just saying it like fits that level.
I think the jokes are juvenile in a clever way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I wouldn't say it's trash because they do take intelligence.
So, what's the definition of trash TV to you? Because like you're using intelligence. I think
There's
intelligence.
no intelligence in Bachelor, I feel like.
No, I guess
'Cause
where would
I've
it be?
watched The Bachelor.
Yeah, where? I guess where do you expect it?
Where I what?
Mom's home. He was crying.
I got you a toy.
What'd you get him a toy? Can you shut the door, please? Thank you, dear. I don't know if she did it.
Come here.
Thanks, dear. What kind of toy did you get? I won't know. Now I don't get to see it because I wanted the door closed. Oh! I don't have a light on. I need to turn a light on.
I'll tell you.
I'm gonna turn a light on.
Man, it's funny because I told you to close your blinds because I was getting a glare, and I just looked at your screen now and like, wow, it must have gotten really dark up there.
Yeah, time passes. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, but how long have we been up? No, maybe 45 minutes. Okay. I didn't feel like we've been streaming that long, but I guess it makes sense that we are. 39 minutes. There it is.
Okay. You should tweet out again because now I'm getting some kills.
You know, just delete the tweet and just retweet the same tweet.
No, why don't you just tweet again? You can have multiple tweets. Dude, I'm getting some
Yeah, but no.
Why not?
I don't want to spam our Twitter.
Who cares?
I care.
How many people even follow us?
Enough. I don't want it to be spam.
Are we spam? It's like our content.
That's true. Alright, I'll tweet.
Come on. Whew, kill myself though, but that's cool. Yeah, I'm actually doing better. When are you gonna get this?
How much is it?
Well, it's free, but it's in beta, so I think it's an alpha.
See, I'm not really good at arena shooters, though.
Well, as you can see, I'm not really that much either, but it's just practice, really. Like, they changed this so much that it's hard to really just get like super good at it and like stick with it the whole time. Ooh, that was pretty good. But they've made some significant improvements, so like sometimes when I come back to it, I'm like, heck yeah, it's a lot of fun. They had some tournaments recently, so it was really interesting to see like what they did with it and stuff. And it's crazy how like people are like, I want to say that good at the game already, even though it's kind of vanilla Quake, but there's still some key differences.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Let's see. My friend went to Warped Tour the other day, and
Your friend went to what?
he went to Warped Tour the other day.
Okay.
And do you know who the band Gore is?
Nope.
He got me a T-shirt, and I'm in love with it because I don't listen to Gore, but I love Gore. If that makes any sense to you,
Okay.
look them up. For people who don't know, you can Google them, and maybe in the YouTube video, Alex will put up a picture of them. They wear plastic suits, right? They wear plastic suits of just like crazy characters, like a guy with like a bear trap on his head, guys with like mammoth skulls on his shoulders for shoulder pads. Like, I'm not even explaining them in a good enough light. You have to see them to believe it.
Okay.
And they play like metal music, and when they go on stage, they just like they literally spew fake blood all over the crowd. They're nuts. But the reason I love them is because of how they started. So the way they started, this other band, which I think they were called like Violent Pig or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't anything too creative. And they said, okay, we needed a really good opener. So they got these guys to form Gore. And Gore, so they were like, all right, we don't care. Let's just do like really silly stuff. Like, this will be a lot of fun. So they did all the stuff that I mentioned. And that was their opening show. So people were loving them. They were like, this is amazing. And people were just coming to the Violent Pig concerts to see Gore, and then they would leave. So then Gore was like, we should just probably become a real band. And then they did. And now they make a lot of money and stuff.
Good for them.
Isn't that like really interesting? I find that
Yeah.
interesting. I don't think anyone else cares, but
No, I think that's genuinely interesting. I'm not even being Alex, like, patronizing.
so you know that that's a thing, Alex patronizing.
Well, when you stream, and I usually end up doing side work, sometimes I just sort of smile and nod, yes.
Oh, so now it's true. Now it comes out in this stream.
What are you talking about?
Because we've said that before when you say sure.
What?
Crap. Yeah, there it goes.
No, me saying no, don't you turn this around. Me saying sure is not the patronizing thing. Because I could say yeah or uh-huh or any other fucking word you like.
Ooh, now
and
you're
it's
cursing.
still,
Now you're cursing.
and it still is patronizing. The word sure has nothing to do with it. Don't taint the sure.
But the sure is already tainted. I don't need
It's
to
not
taint
tainted. It's not tainted.
it. Oh, it's tainted.
You're tainted.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what tainted means?
I know, but in terms of me being tainted, because you have no evidence that I've been tainted.
I'll find some.
You're gonna find compromising evidence.
Yeah, I'll go through your Facebook.
How about Zach from our Let's Play saying he can kill me today?
That's not what he said.
He
Let me
kind
look
of said it.
15 seconds.
Let
If
me
we
look at the messages here.
if we fought to the death, I'd win. Can we just acknowledge that?
I would never physically harm you or your loved ones.
Yeah, but you know he would. That's just like him trying to get the jump on me.
Zoe, what do you want? You want cuddles? Yeah. No, now you run away because you know that I was going to pick you up and snuggle you.
Ooh.
Snuggles for Zoe. Ready? Snuggles for Zoe. Ah, look at this face. It's so little.
Did you tweet again?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Basically the same thing, just different wording.
Okay. Maybe I thought you could have said something nice, like, you know, Pat's really kicking it up a notch here and really, you know, performing. You should check it out. Not like, Alex.
Zoe. All right, hold on. I'm going to go make some tea real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, Alex, I'll see you soon. Have fun making tea.
Sure.
10 frags left.
Getting better. Getting better. Hey, Brutal Vix, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Ooh, shouldn't have took that. Okay. Come on. Been trying to predict a lot of rocket shots and been half successful. I'm also not really using Clutch's strafe as much as I should be, and that is underrated for sure.
Quad spawn. 15 seconds.
Oh crap. I was in a bind there. Yeah, dang. How did I do though? That was like my first death match in a while, and I think I got a couple kills. Not too bad. Not top 3, but I had an interesting dream last night. Brutovix, you tell me. What an interesting dream was it? Oh, I actually died a lot. That's not good. So I want to hear this interesting dream. Don't leave me hanging. Alright, what we do. I want to actually open up a couple crates, see if I can get anything, or some backpacks. I think they are in this, because I do have a lot of this thing. It was about the game Night in the Woods. Talk about it. What? I don't even fully know that game, but I've heard about it. Let me open these get some loot in here. Open the loot boxes. Just blue armor shaders, nothing. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna get ranger stuff. I got a nameplate. Okay, I can use that, I guess. Okay. That actually might be a cool armor shader. Boy, not too exciting, this stuff, but let me see if I can get any more. I could. I'm gonna hang on till I get 10. But let's see. I'm gonna try to get into another deathmatch as I wait. At least get the new shader for this. You highly recommend Night in the Woods. And I don't know too much about it, and I vaguely remember. Alex, do you know Night in the Woods? That game?
No.
See, I don't. I know I heard about it. I would have to explain the game a bit for you to understand the dream I had. Explain it. We got time. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm still waiting on the game.
Is it a horror survival game?
Doesn't it sound like a horror survival game?
Yep.
But I just know that there's been like so many of those recently.
Survival horrors?
Yeah, like Friday the 13th and what was
Well,
the other one?
Friday the 13th is a little different.
Yeah, and then there's the other one, Dead by Daylight.
Yes. When I think of survival horror, I think of something more that's a bit more on rails, because Friday the 13th, I'm hoping that they iron out some bugs or whatever.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough.
And when they're gonna release a single player campaign, and when they do, I'm probably gonna get it, because as someone who loves Friday the 13th, the series, and I've watched a lot of streams about it, like I'm actually really on board with the game.
Really? What about Dead by Daylight?
Dead by Daylight is a little. There's less game in Dead by Daylight.
Really?
Friday the 13th. How familiar are you with the gameplay elements
Of Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know to the level you're talking about, but I know the game. I've seen the game.
Okay, so basically, if you're a camper, you have 5 things you can do.
I'm gonna buy this actually. I have plenty of.
You can either repair the car, which means you have to go find gasoline, find the car battery, and then find the keys,
right,
and then drive out of the map. You can find the boat, which needs propeller and gasoline, and then boat out. You can call the police, which means you have to find the little transmitter is, get the phone lines working, call the police, and then wait it for 5 minutes, and then you have to run to the edge of the map where the police are. You can just try to
you can kill him. I know that.
You can wait it out, which is a 20-minute map, or you can kill him, and killing him is the hardest thing in the world to do.
Brutal Vix actually responded with Night in the Woods, not to cut you off quick.
That's fine. Night in the Woods is a game about a cat named May who left college and went back to her hometown. She meets a lot of her old friends, and there's some mysterious stuff that happens around town. Okay, so not a survival horror.
Is she a cat in the terms of a real cat, or like, are you saying like she's a cool cat? You know?
I assume he means real cat.
So there's a real cat who goes to college? What world do we live in? So why we're getting the rest of the story then? So there's a lot of different ways to win. They're all difficult, each one. Oh, it's a real cat. It is a real cat.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a real cat. That's your fucking hang up, Pat?
Well, because she left college and she's going back to her hometown. So is this a cat world? Does she still walk on her 4 legs? What is this cat? I'm very interested in the cat. This game takes place in a universe where everyone is an animal. Okay, I'm on board now. I just imagined just a real cat in that just happens to go to college in this world of regular people. That's a game right there, Alex. We got to jump on that.
Zoe, go to hell. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of cat. Okay. So there's a lot of different elements in.
Yeah, and killing Jason's comically hard. Also, Jason, obviously your whole thing is just kill all the counselors, but there's lots of fun kills and environmental stuff, and they did All the motion capture was done by the real actor who played Jason.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they consulted the effects guy from the movies to basically consult on like what types of fun kills there can be.
That's cool that they really put a lot of time into it. They clearly
Yeah,
were close to
and
it.
just watching and like there's lots of other cool stuff like every camp counselor has pros and cons. Like some are really quiet, and so they can sneak around better. Some are better at repairing things.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's like work together or die alone.
Yes, and
Oh, I was
so
doing a warm up. Thought I was in the game.
there's lots of things to consider in the game, and it's great and it looks like a lot of fun. I'm hoping that this October there is a Friday the 13th, and so my assumption is they're ironing out a whole bunch of problems, and this Friday 13th they'll come out with the single player campaign.
Oh, they are doing a single player.
They are.
That's cool.
It's just not out yet. So my assumption is they'll probably release it in October on Friday the 13th.
Let's see. Brutal Fix said in the game there's a journalist that records events that would happen throughout the game, and there are also no voice actors. Okay, this sounds like an interesting game.
I think this is starting to ring a bell actually.
I've heard of the name. I've heard of the name of the game. So I don't know if
unless maybe I'm thinking of. Oh, I think I'm thinking of.
Oh, crap.
It's got a lot of great reviews.
Really?
Uh,
But in the dream there were voice actors. All right.
Steam. Let's see how much it is on Steam. Take me to the store. Night in the Woods, $20. Zoe, God damn it!
We never bought Player
disaster.
Unknown.
I actually bought very little this past.
I didn't buy anything actually. Like nothing at all. I don't know. Like there was no reason to buy something. I'm not into that. Like just buy something because there's a deal.
I am if it's fucking cheap enough. Like if it's under $5, I'll be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but what if it's trash? Like what if I had a turd and I was like, Alex, it's $4.
Well, okay.
Like, would you buy my
I
poop
need to
for
have
$4? Would you buy my
some-
poop for $4?
Yes.
You would buy. Put the money on the table. I will give you a turd.
You have to be the one to scoop it and package it.
That's fine. I have a dog and a hedgehog. You don't think I have tools that can get you poop?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And what package do you want in there?
A package that I can then mail it to someone.
Okay,
May or
so
may not-
you're gonna
may or may
mail.
not- may or may not be in our Let's Play.
Oh my god. Should we just do this?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is this illegal?
Google it.
I can't Google
Is
it. I'm
it
playing a game.
illegal to mail poop?
Does having
Poop
it be?
typically doesn't arrive via delivery in your mailbox, but when it does, it can be breaking news.
What are you reading? Who wrote this?
That's the first thing that happened when I Googled, is it illegal to smell poop? For example, an Iowa woman is facing criminal charges for allegedly mailing cow feces to her neighbors in response to their complaints about her dog barking. What is the criminal charge? I want to know.
All right, Brutalvic said, in the dream, I was playing the game, and May started writing her journal, and I could hear her fading her thoughts. She was reading her thoughts as she wrote them, so that's pretty cool. I wish I could dream about, like kind of... I wish I could dream about gains. In Anaheim. So, Alex, what's the charge, man? Are we gonna get busted for
okay,
this?
this is here we go. It's legal. The only reason why the lady's facing criminal charges is because it's a third-degree harassment charge. And so in court they're having to prove that it was an act of harassment. But the poop itself is legal.
So this wouldn't be harassment. We wouldn't be harassing this person in our Let's Plays.
We would not. Here's the thing.
She had a British accent with a lisp. Ooh.
Here's the thing. To the two people in our Let's Plays that aren't me or Pat, I hope you're watching this video. If you're watching this video, text me and say, Alex, I saw the poop story. Please don't send it to me. If I don't get a text from you, then you're getting poop. And that's how we'll know if our friends care about us.
I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair.
Pod spawn.
Okay, so anyway, in the dream, there were voice actors. In the dream, Brutal Vix was playing a game, and May started writing in a journal, and you could hear her reading her thoughts as you wrote them. She had a British accent with a lisp. Okay, I'm on board.
I'm following along.
British accents are great.
I never heard one with a lisp.
I have not either.
Yo, you know what I was thinking about today? How you ripped apart Rupert Grimm on our Let's Play. And how we didn't know who he was, which was also even worse.
None of you knew who he was because you said, Alex, call out a celebrity, and I just thought about it. I go, Rupert Grint, and then you guys just go, yeah. And then one of you's like, who is that? I'm like, that's Ron Weasley.
It's even funnier that we didn't know who he was. Like, we even trashed him more. Like,
You
get
just
bent,
got on,
Rupert Grimm.
you got on board with the calling out, and then
And it was also funny how, like, Zach thought his name was Ron Weasley, and then we were just like, that's how he got the job. They were like, whoa,
yeah.
this is exactly who we're looking for. You should tweet that at him. You should just call him out.
And say, I thought your name was actually Ron Weasley.
And should we just, like, start a fight with Rupert Grimm? Like, we should just tweet at him all the time.
One day. We gotta make more.
Like, every Tuesday, we tweet at Rupert Grimm.
There's a streamer named Nevenos. He has an English accent with a lisp. Oh,
Really?
I'm sure it's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah, I've never heard it myself, so I might have to check that
I'll
out.
have to look up this Nevenos.
Pod spawn. 15 seconds.
God, I'm doing so bad.
And so this weekend I also saw Apes.
How good? I want to see Apes.
It was very good. I liked it a lot.
And didn't you not see the first two?
Okay, so that's the one thing I want to say. Is you will probably get more out of it than me. Because I just watched the first two about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So you did see them.
So there are several points in the film where they sort of be like, the gang's all here. You know, isn't it nice to see that the apes have this community? Look, Maurice is here. They're all here. It's all great.
Yeah, I love Maurice. He's a baller.
They really like play up. I don't want to say play up, but it's really important to understand that these apes are a family and they've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
And I understood that on a logical level, but if you watched the movies over the years and sort of knew like, Caesar and Maurice are pals.
I
like,
love Maurice, dude. He's a
they're in a
baller.
cage together. You'll probably get more emotion out of it than I did.
Okay. Is it sad?
Parts.
Like what
It's also funnier than definitely funnier than Dawn.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of funny. I don't see those movies as funny.
Yeah, there's I want to say that Rise had some comical moments, but I can't think of any. But this has a definite comic relief character.
That's cool.
Which it needs because there's lots of not fun things in this movie because it's war. It's a war for the Planet of the Apes.
How was Woody Harrelson?
Great.
So I heard a funny story about Woody Harrelson. Do you want to hear about it?
I would.
So I taught a class Tuesday, so last week, and I was talking to the one kid, and we were talking about one of these movies. We were talking about the movie, and he said, I actually met Woody Harrelson, kind of. And I was like, what do you mean? So he was walking. David Blaine was doing a thing in New York City, right?
Yeah.
So he was there, and this kid bumped into this older guy, and the guy was like, watch where you're going. And the kid just like turned around and really looked at him, and he said, watch where you're going, asshole. And then a girl that he was with was behind him, and he kept walking, and she was like, do you know who that was? And he looked back, and it was Woody Harrelson. And he was like, I just called Woody Harrelson an asshole. And he didn't apologize. He's like, I don't want to apologize. I feel like that would stop me from calling him that. That would, like, you know what I mean? It kind of, just because you're famous, you can't be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fair. And
Yeah.
that's it. And I thought that was kind of funny. And I was like, well. God. So Woody Harrelson, He likes David Blaine.
Squads left.
You can't jump over that, right?
Hold on, I'm in the middle of sending a snap.
Oh, Jesus. Are you sending a
No,
snap?
I heard your whole story.
Frag left. You lose.
I lost. You sending a snap to me?
I can send it to you if you like.
Is it a nudie pic?
It is not.
All right.
You're just gonna have no context, and you're gonna be like, "What are you talking about?"
If
But I'll
it's
send it to you. I'll send it to you anyway. I just sent it.
Can I hold it up to the camera?
Sure.
All right. Let's see.
It's a reply, so you're not gonna understand
that's
what we're
weird.
talking about.
You're
But
weird.
I can explain it.
My shirt gets here tomorrow, and I'm pumped. Like, you're a dork. I don't want you to explain it
Okay.
because now it's just weird. You know. I kind of want a screwdriver.
Like the drink. Or do you just?
Oh, you know what? Okay, I gotta apologize to you, even though I didn't say anything mean. You could see it on the stream, my face. I like thought you were dumb for asking that, but you're really not because screwdrivers exist.
I don't know. Yeah, like you just said, I want a screwdriver, and my thought process is, well, you're a functioning adult. You probably have some tools laying around the house. So if you needed a screwdriver, you could go get one. But a drink, you know, you may not have the ingredients.
I have the ingredients. That's why I wanted it. But I was kind of like calling you out, like that. You're stupid. Like, what else would I be talking about? But I was wrong.
So you do want the drink.
I do.
Then go make one.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Keep the chat busy. Keep it warm.
Okay. Your chat. Do you believe this guy?
Hi, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let's get a drink.
So meanwhile, for any of you who are longtime loyal Nerdy Ink watchers, we got some fun stuff that we're going to be churning out over the next few months that's brand new, kind of the same, but very different also. And I'm exporting the first one of these videos, and it's taken a real long time. So long, in fact, that I don't know that it's going to be done tonight, and I may have to leave my computer on overnight, which I'm not a fan of doing usually, but I may have to do it for the good of the video. So yeah. Also, my freaking phone is missing a piece right now. Not my phone. I guess my phone case. And I'm concerned that my cat is eating it somewhere. And I'm gonna find it in the goddamn litter box in a week. But basically, I have a waterproof phone case, and I don't know where the bottom seal by the charger is. Oh, wait a minute. I have another one of the cases though. So if I find that case, I may be able to salvage that one piece. What is this? That's my Blu-ray player. My desk drawer is a giant mess. And I don't know where the phone pieces are. Where's my old phone case? Somebody told me you had a girlfriend who looks like a boyfriend, that I got those lyrics backwards. Oh well, it's not confidential. I've got potential. Well, I don't think I'm going to find this phone case, which means I'm not going to find that piece that I'm missing. It's a little upsetting. It should just be on the floor, though. What else you guys got for me? Pat didn't close his door, so I can awkwardly half hear him, which is always my favorite. I like being able to only hear awkward chunks of conversation, right? Isn't that great? Where's this damn piece to my phone? It's probably somewhere on the floor. It's probably under my thing. Isn't this a riveting conversation? So, I'm also working on things right now, but I can't work on them because Pat is away, so I need to focus on keeping you guys entertained and basically just blathering and talking until Pat gets back. I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. I'm drinking Darjeeling tea out of my Star Trek mug. Because Star Trek informs every decision in the world. Is that dancing hot dog still on what's it called here? Snapchat? Let's snap and see. How do I find my filters? Hey Pat. Oh, Pat's not back yet. Hey Pat.
Okay. I'm here. Did I miss anything?
No, we were just discussing how I really want there to be. Is that dancing? There he is. The dancing hot dog is still here
On
on
Snapchat.
Snapchat. Oh God, he's loud.
Prepare your team.
I really want a pineapple filter.
3,
There was one. Remember we were in New York City when that happened.
Is it still there?
No,
Well, why not?
because it was an ad for Malibu or something.
taken.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember what it was an ad for.
It was like Malibu, or like Bacardi. I'm gonna die. Do I want any other? See how I do with Solar.
The reason I say that is because I'm going to explain that friggin' tweet now. Okay.
You're getting a
Or
shirt
that-
with a pineapple on it.
I'm getting a shirt with lots of pineapples on it. I'm getting an ugly Hawaiian shirt.
Okay, how much money did you spend on an ugly Hawaiian shirt?
$14.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm going on vacation to Florida with my girlfriend, and we wanted to do a summer equivalent of an ugly sweater, and so we got ugly Hawaiian shirts.
Is it just you two going?
Yeah.
Did you get separate rooms?
No.
You're not married. Just saying.
I'm sorry. Aren't you living with your girlfriend?
I'm okay with going to hell, Alex.
Oh well. I never. Okay. Well, the same.
My grandmother, if my grandmother's alive, she'd have a fit that I'm doing this.
Sorry. Say that again.
If my grandmother's alive, she would have a fit that I was doing this. Actually, I was
My
kind of
gra-
always the favorite, but like,
My grandmother knows that I live in sin and was okay with it. Still is. I mean, I'm not living in sin right now, but there were times in the past when I was living in sin. It was
you,
fine.
you corrected your ways.
I corrected my wish.
Ways. Oh my God, you were a bum.
Hey Zoe, what you doing?
Your team has the claw.
So, moral of the story is, we're gonna be ironic tourists in Florida.
I didn't build that thing yet, by the way.
Did you get the stuff to
Nope.
do it?
Because turns out you gotta like glue PVC pipe together. I don't know how to do that.
Just get hot glue.
I think you have to get like their specific glue, which is fine, but it's just like how to actually put it together. Like I don't really know how to put the glue in there.
Okay.
Like it was like a semi-busy weekend, so I didn't really feel like
There's no rush. There's no rush.
I was rushed the other day.
Zoe, you can't go behind the monitor. I don't know why you want to go behind the monitor, but you can't.
Yo, I want to
Well,
do a
I'm-
whole desk cleaning. There's this guy on YouTube who kind of like talks about clean desks, and like a lot of this stuff is dumb, but part of me is like, you know what, I could definitely use a little pick me up or whatever.
You know what I kind of want to do? I can't do it in my current apartment just the way it's laid out. But one day when I get a new apartment, I do want to do this. I want to. Ow!
I'm sure
I
that can
wanna
be
do it-
arranged.
Hold on. She wants to play. Let me go get a toy real quick. Okay. I really want to do a cooking stream,
Okay.
but I can't do it the way my apartment's laid out because I have oh, you know how my apartment is. How there's kind of like a wall between the kitchen and
Yeah.
the living room. So I can't really do that here. But like, I cook the same way we live stream, which is I make it all up as I go along and hope everything turns out okay. And I feel like that could be fun. A cooking stream. Alex cooks like a maniac.
Your team has the quad.
Yeah, would I watch it? I don't know.
I think you would, because it's kind of fun.
I have actually seen cooking streams before. I don't watch them, but therefore I don't really watch that many live streams. Damn, get out of here with that.
Is that? I don't. Would that be IRL or creative?
I think I've seen them in IRL.
Okay.
I don't really
'Cause, like-
understand. We should do an IRL stream one of these days.
We did.
Yeah, but we were driving. We were kind of doing something. A lot of IRL streams, I see people literally sitting there. And I kind of just want to be like, boy, I bet I could be entertaining if I just sat down.
Yeah.
Ooh!
I thought about. Oh, we can talk about this. I was gonna say, I thought about doing a brief IRL stream on Monday, this past Monday, last Monday, but then I didn't because I didn't have any service and it was a bad idea because we didn't have any preparation or sound equipment.
No, we were having a
But-
good time.
Let's talk about how fun Monday was.
It was a good time.
What'd we do, Pat?
We fell in love.
Okay.
No, we went to the barcade. I've never been to a real barcade before.
Yeah.
Can I say I'm still living off the high that I was the 15th high score in overrun? Or outrun?
Quad spawn in 15 seconds.
You're not impressed?
I just got a weird thing on Facebook.
Feeling? It's called love.
No, I guess not. I think someone just banned me from commenting on their Facebook page.
Who is it?
It's a page. It's not a.
What do you comment?
I commented because it may or may not have been a political thing, and I may or may not have had a follow-up question about the inherent logic in what the person was complaining about.
Well, that's how
And I don't-
discussion happens.
All I had was a question, and rather than answer the question, they blocked me, which leads me to believe they must not have been very educated in what they were posting about, because I poked a hole in their stance.
You'll have to tell me after stream. Because this sounds funny.
It's hilarious, I think.
So what were we saying though?
Barcade, you got a high score on Pac-Man.
No, not in Pac-Man. I got the 15th high score in Outrun. I did well in
that's
Pac-Man, but Miss Pac-Man there should be
I got
a
in.
difference.
I got in the low 20s, high teens. I don't remember exactly what in Crazy Taxi, because I love me some Crazy Taxi.
We should do an Outrun stream.
And I should do a Crazy Taxi stream.
Yeah.
How
but
much do arcade machines cost?
I looked it up actually while we were there. In the thousands.
Oh.
I actually really want a pinball machine in my house. I really want that actually.
I would. Okay, so I just want to say I've played Pac-Man my whole life.
Really?
Yeah, I had a Sega Genesis and I had Pac-Man on the Sega Genesis. And I had that growing up. It was technically Miss Pac-Man. And I played it on cell phones. I played it on internet browsers. I played it everywhere.
15 seconds.
But I never really was that good at it, and I never really enjoyed it that much. And this past week when I was there, I did pretty damn well at Barcade. And it was the first time I ever played on an arcade machine,
Your team
and I've deduced that holy mother of God, a joystick really makes a difference.
Well, that's how they made the game. But not talking trash. I guess I am talking trash. I wasn't too proud of my performance, and I literally doubled your score.
That's true, but I usually die. I never really make it past like two or three stages.
Okay, so you played a lot, and you just never were that good?
Yes, because I always had to use a D-pad, and I always found it to be just kind of sloppy, and I was like, I just can't get into this. And the joystick, I was just able to basically flick and move and make split decisions faster with the joystick because it was all I don't know why, but I felt more engaged. I felt more into the game.
It's the way the game was. Everything else is a port. You know what I mean?
Oh, I understand that, but my point is I didn't realize how big of a difference it makes, and now I do.
I mean, I'll still whoop you. If you try
You probably would, but that's why I actually looked up how much machines cost, because one day in Alex's super awesome future house, he wants to have a Pac-Man machine. I also really would like to have Galaga, and I would like to have Crazy Taxi. Well, I don't need the only thing I like about Crazy Taxi is because I have that on the GameCube right now, but it's a joystick, and I like having the steering wheel.
You could buy a steering wheel.
Yeah, shit. Can you not ruin my buzz, man?
I'm trying to save you money. Also, you know what I was thinking of? I don't know why I got this urge, and I'm not this kind of guy. I wanted to like buy a racing game and get good at it.
Like I assume you mean a real racing
Like
game.
a Forza, yeah, like a Forza.
Like not Mario Kart.
No, like a Forza, like something that's actually like pretty in depth.
Something that takes like wind resistance and all that crap into.
Yeah, I don't know why I got that. I don't know why I was like, yo, I want to do that. I guess I don't want to buy it, but if someone bought it for me, I would probably put the time in. Are you writing down gift ideas now?
No, I'm seeing how much Miss Pac-Man costs.
See, I like regular Pac-Man more, but
$3,000.
oh wow, that's actually even more.
Okay, let's see how much a crazy.
Dude, that's gonna be even more. That's gonna be way more. There's way more hardware in it.
I'm just curious.
All right, let's open up some packages.
Arcade machine.
All right, let's open the chest first.
I need to get some more of the Crazy Taxis. Are any of them on Steam? Well, we're gonna stream this next week if they're on Steam.
Oh, I forgot to add the nameplates. There's probably a lot of armor shaders.
Search
These things.
Crazy Taxi.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. I see it here on. I should have got this on sale. I mean, it's only $8. I can still get it. But the only reason why I vaguely would want it, get it on, I just don't want to have to connect my Wii to the stream because that's always obnoxious to do. Do I want to just pay $8 for the convenience of just having it on my computer? Maybe.
It depends on how much you're gonna play it.
Wait, why is it now saying Sonic Adventure? I thought about Crazy Taxi.
Oh my god.
Or is it just the Dreamcast collection? Yeah, I want to play bass fishing. No.
Have you ever seen Dreamcast, those guys on Rooster Teeth play it?
Nope.
Oh my god, Alex, that's one of the funniest videos. You've never seen the fish video?
The only Rooster Teeth thing I've ever really watched was Rage Quit.
Oh my dude, you gotta watch this one. Cause it's us. That one's actually one of their best videos when they're just like, fish! Yeah. Fish.
What is that I hear?
Shut up, it's in the other room. He got a new toy. He's very happy.
Yep. I just drank my tea and I'm not satisfied. I want more.
You should get a screwdriver.
Where's Mr. Softy? Is he around?
Hmm?
Mr. Softy.
Is that your name for your wiener? Why do you talk about it on stream? What a weird guy.
Mr. Softy is the ice cream truck. And I want an ice cream
Do you call your semen ice cream? Oh my god.
This has devolved. This situation has devolved. I'm trying to think of a clever response to Melissa's snap, but I can't think of any.
Don't show her Mr. Softy. Girls don't like that.
Did we age gate this stream?
Yeah, it was. I don't know why it was age gated.
It may have something to do with this conversation.
Yeah, but I thought you had to set that up.
I may have. I don't know.
I mean, maybe the game we're playing is a rather M-rated game, but...
New York Times alert. Oh boy.
Anything
oh boy.
good?
I'll see you in a sec. I'm still typing.
I would love to get, like, national breaking news on stream.
Well, I mean, I guess we can.
Yeah, but it'd be kind of exciting if people were like, where were you when you heard about this crazy thing? It would be like, we even recorded it.
Wouldn't it be cool if, you know how basically all the main news channel, like Fox, MSNBC, and CNN all have it, but like, wouldn't it be fun if we just had one of those little tickers at the bottom that just has like headlines, but it's all like nerdy, gamey stuff?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do that. It's pretty easy to do with Streamlabs.
I mean, it's you're right, it's easy to do. It's more, but we would have to write all the stuff.
Yeah, but we could put silly stuff in there, like Alex calls his wiener Mr. Softy. Maybe, actually, you know, in my music streams, that's what's going to just be scrolling under it. Like, no one's ever going to take me seriously, but, like, it'll just say that.
That's funny. No, I mean, that would be cool at one point. Eventually, one day, if we can ever be professionals, maybe we'll look into it.
Alex, we can't run a stream without it crashing, and you want us to be professionals?
Yeah, well...
Oh, this is the warm-up. Why am I doing this? Like, I feel like we're nowhere near a level to be considered to even think about being professionals.
I know.
It's weird that my music streams see more action. What should I do for my next music stream?
Here's the news update.
Okay,
it's a wee bit political.
It's all right. This is just news. This is not a statement.
The healthcare bill has officially collapsed with 2 more GOP senators opposed. For now, President Trump's effort to replace Obamacare is over.
So wait, they didn't change the healthcare bill?
They put in an amendment to placate some of the other senators, but they basically did it to try to win over Ted Cruz and some of the more far right ones, and so they've lost 2 more moderate.
No way.
Republicans. And so they had to basically get the healthcare thing done before the budget crap, if I recall. So they really only had like 8 weeks to do it, and it's unlikely that they'll be able to get it done in time.
So it's on hold.
Yeah, it's on hold until basically until next year.
That was a campaign promise.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy. Did you get my Snapchat?
I did, but I was just reading the bill.
Okay.
Reading the news real quick. Let me see your snap here.
Peek that shit.
All right, I just saw it. Cool beans.
That's
Let me see
it?
what Melissa said.
Oh bullshit. Oh, I have literally 1 health left.
Okay, now that I've done all that stuff, go back to what I was doing a long time ago. The estimated time remaining on this freaking export is 3 hours and 28 minutes, and I'm only at 31% exported. That's absurd.
Quad spawn.
Did you want to play something else?
Not really.
Okay.
Play whatever you want.
I just didn't know.
Or if you're done playing, it's been how long we've been streaming. Approximately
Your team has the quad.
an hour ago. So we got a little more time.
Yeah, normally I'm good for about 2 hours. Maybe I'll play one more game. I don't know.
I think one of these days, we might, maybe next week or the week after, I should probably do a Crazy Taxi stream.
Do you have it?
I have it for GameCube, and I have my Wii here, which means I can play it. The only reason why I'm a little hesitant to do it is just because it's obnoxious to set up, because I have to plug my Wii into the capture card, plug the capture card into the computer, then plug the capture card into the TV. I have to make sure that OBS is reading the capture card while the game is running, because I can't open up the capture card software because then OBS won't work. But I have to make sure, like, it's a whole bunch more tech stuff that's just obnoxious.
Dang.
So part of me is like, do I want to just spend $8 to just buy a game I already have just for the convenience of having it on the computer? Which I genuinely might do anyway.
Well, no, you should see if there's, because a lot of times, like with computer ports, like sometimes like there's like leaderboards or there's like different stuff. You know what I mean? Like they try to separate it.
Yeah, so I'll have to look at what the Steam stuff has. But basically, I really love Crazy Taxi. It's upsetting they only have the first Crazy Taxi on here because there are more than one Crazy Taxi.
Quad spawn.
But
15 seconds.
it's a ton of fun. Oh, hold on. I might not be able to do. I may. Hold on.
Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
I just remembered.
Remembered.
Crazy Taxi has Crazy Taxi has 2 songs by The Offspring as the main soundtrack. And if I can't mute that, I'll have to basically mute the whole game if I can't just lower the game audio.
Why wouldn't you be able to lower the game audio? That's like such a common, like it.
Well, because the thing is, it's a Dreamcast game. Like it's a really old game.
Yeah, but Roll Games had that.
Okay, well, I don't know. So that's one thing I have to take into consideration, because otherwise the whole thing is going to be flagged and maybe shut down.
What's next on our Let's Play?
The one that comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, what's next?
It's not the episode. The episode does not. Actually, I'm not sure. I need to rewatch it, to be honest. I'm 99% sure it is not the episode that contains Zach's joke that you and Nick laugh at for an entire turn. It's
So
not
Adam
that. Or yeah, just say it to the whole stream. Yeah, it does not contain the Adam Sandler.
Well, no one. That doesn't mean anything to anyone.
That's true. Yes, it is not that stream.
I thought that was late.
I know factually it's in the horror.
Oh, I didn't know that. Boy, we're
Yes.
kind of nearing our end.
Yeah, after the horror, what we've got, I think we only have 2 more episodes of horror. Then we got about 5-ish episodes of Bowser, and then we're getting into. Then there will be no more official Let's Plays. We're replacing the Let's Plays with something similar but a little different and better.
When do
And
we get
better.
drunk?
When do we get drunk? Well, I don't know if you recall, but this last week's episode of Let's Play started with you singing Panic at the Disco.
Was I drunk already by then? I just thought I dig that song.
We're all a little tipsy at this point. I mean, basically how it was for the first 3 levels we drank nothing. We each had 1 to 2 beers during the space and then horror level. We each had an additional beer during the Sorry, we had 1 to 2 beers in the space and mystery level. We each had another beer in the horror level, and then we start drinking bourbon in the Bowser level.
That's just where it goes off the rails.
Yes. Zach doesn't even remember anything that happens in the Bowser level.
I don't think I do either, but like also it was a long time ago, so.
Yes. All I remember is that I know one thing that happens during the Bowser level.
Give me a
and
teaser.
It's very funny.
Give me a teaser.
It involves you getting some
I
form
remember
of
it. I
revenge
remember it.
on Zack.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember it. That's like the last video, isn't it?
Might be. Might be.
He's a bastard.
I need to go through and edit those. Because I haven't edited the Bowser ones yet.
2 frags left.
I have so much freaking editing I need to do.
Dude, I have a lot of music editing too, and
I need to really buckle down this week and just every single weeknight has to be editing.
I wish I
I-
could tell you that I will. Oh, see, I need to do your one project that you asked, and technically I need to finish it because I wasn't satisfied with what I had before for you, and I knew you were gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think I might have something better, and I want to add drums to it.
Okay.
All right, I'd say let's end it on this one.
That's fair. Did you win?
No, I did not do very good.
Did not do very well.
Eat my ass. But on that, I'd say we call it. Thanks everyone who joined us, whether via on stream or on YouTube. Make sure you comment, do all that nonsense. Alex, do you know how to send people off? I don't.
If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. All of that good stuff is much appreciated, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.